Sergeant!
You're under arrest.
No.
Maternal mayhem, shocking neglect, granny trouble, and an escape drama involving the neighbors.
We just woke up. It's 6 p.m. right now.
He's like, I didn't leave a mark on him, whatever.
Here's the body cam footage of terrible mothers accused of endangering their kids. The Carlsbad Police in New Mexico have seen their fair share of problematic mothers, but Luce's case was one for the books. On September 27, 2023, her defiance over a simple traffic stop escalated fast, showing how this dysfunctional mom turned a small issue into maternal mayhem.
Yes.
No. I'm driving. You're parked on the sidewalk. Give yourself a ticket.
License and registration?
Give yourself a ticket.
License
I
and
gotta
registration?
look at I have a disability. You need to move.
License and
I can't
registration?
see. You're blocking my view.
License and registration, you're not free to leave. I'm not going to ask again, or you will go to jail for refusing to identify yourself. You understand?
You didn't pull me over.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You were driving. I was waiting to see if you were going through or not, and you're parked illegally, so give yourself...
156 Carlsbad, clear for 1028.
Good.
776 Tom Adam Robert.
I need your sergeant.
License
I
registration.
need your sergeant. That's my right.
You're gonna identify.
Supervisor, because I said
Let's go ahead and stand back up. She's refusing to identify herself. She's about to be detained.
Yup. Let's try me. Let's try me.
License and registration.
Let's try me.
This is your
I
license.
didn't do anything illegal. What are you pulling me over
You're
for?
avoiding the traffic signal by driving
No, I'm
through
not
it.
avoiding. I drop off my child. That's where I drop off my child. I park and drop her off. So get your facts right. What else?
Nope. You're going to show me your
No,
driver's
I'm
license.
not, because I didn't do anything illegal. I didn't do anything illegal. I'm waiting for your sergeant. I'm waiting for your sergeant.
You're under arrest.
No. Look, how many videos this? That's brutality. Don't touch me. Get a woman officer. Get a woman officer.
I'll try to be nice to you.
Oh, yeah? All right. What's your name, Thomas? You have it covered.
My name is You can film all you want. Just do it from over there, all right?
From on here? No, you're a police. You don't have to stop recording. That's your right. Nothing.
You have to-
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You have to hear
Nothing.
what an officer says.
I don't give a f.
Just stop.
You're hurting
You have
me.
to stop.
You have your cuff twisted.
We're on the
I
sidewalk.
have
You
one
didn't pull nobody over.
female detained.
Sergeant.
My mom at the
566, are you loading?
Yeah.
She could have.
Pulled me out of breath.
Could
Did
have.
she do something to you?
I asked for a driver's
Sergeant.
license.
Sergeant,
It's okay.
Stand over there,
Just
bud.
record.
You can
Just
stand over
record.
there.
Don't touch him. That's you assaulted me. I'm gonna file. Don't push me. Don't push me. That's
I'm over here.
get my phone.
David 212 Carlsbad.
That's and you're not gonna stop me from dropping off my kids safely.
I'm not.
Good morning,
I'm not stopping you.
You are, and you're not letting my kids safely walk to school. And I saw you here yesterday, and I did document it too.
Okay, that's fine.
You sure exposed Corporal Thomason?
That's not my name.
What is it? Why is it covered? What's your name and badge number? What's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number?
What is your
What's
name?
your badge
Are
number?
you refusing to give
Are
me
you
your name?
refusing your badge number? That's my right, and that's your job.
Well, we're gonna-
You're a
I'm
public
asking the
servant. You work
questions.
for me.
I'm asking the questions
You're a
here.
public servant.
I'm asking the
You're a
questions.
public servant. What's your
Name and
name?
date of birth?
What's your name?
All right.
I
I'll
asked you
just
for your
say-
name when you first started
Now you're
illegally
under-
arresting me.
Now you're under arrest
It's all right.
for failing to
It's all
identify
right.
yourself.
It's gonna get dropped, and you're
That's
gonna get
fine.
fired. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. You kids, y'all have trips here, and I'm done with it.
I just asked
I'm
you.
standing up for my rights. I have a right to off my kid here. Ain't never been an issue. I even pick up my kids here. I'm not avoiding a thing. This is what I do. I drop her off right there legally. Never been an issue until the pig comes and tells me otherwise. Ah, I need a sergeant. Yes, I asked him for one. He's refusing. He just
She's not a herself.
he just me.
She's not identifying herself.
It's recorded. It's
And
recorded.
I
need a sergeant. And he's illegally
let's
detaining me.
put her
I
in
didn't
the-
do nothing
let's
wrong.
stuff in the car.
He was parked here. I didn't even pull over. I didn't even do nothing. Why is he pushing me? Why is he pushing me? Is your camera recording? Turn it on. Turn on all your cameras. Hold on.
They're on.
It's not red. It's not red.
You have anything on you
No. What am I being arrested for?
for failing to identify yourself?
What am I being pulled over for? You didn't even pull me over, officer. Tell him to tell me why. That's my right.
Sit in the car.
You'll all be held accountable if you
Sit in
don't
the
enforce
car.
my rights.
Sit in the car.
Tell me why he has me in handcuffs.
Because,
Ask him then.
go ahead, sit down for me.
Ask him then. It's all being recorded.
Hey, I told you to stay by the truck.
No, he's stand on the sidewalk. It's public property.
Don't stand by your truck.
Stand
I'm
on
not
the
gonna ask you
sidewalk.
again. That's
No, you will not. Don't let him touch you.
fine. Put your feet inside.
That's
Put your feet
Get
inside
their
the car.
names and badge numbers.
You'll have all. It'll be in the report.
I don't
Put your
care.
feet in.
No, I'm waiting for the sergeant. Don't
Put-
me. Don't you
You're-
do it again.
Put your feet in the car. Put your feet in
Quit
the
twisting
car.
my hand. You're
Put
gonna break
your
my
foot-
wrist. I'm gonna
put
sue
your
you.
feet in the
Cut
car,
it out.
please.
I'm waiting for your sergeant. You
Put
have
your-
no right.
Put your feet in the car. Thank you.
Marrano pendejo. What are you doing? I need to talk to you. I'm trying to get your attention. Quit ignoring me.
Well, that's why I'm opening the
What
door.
is he doing?
I'm not sure.
He doesn't have consent to search nothing.
He's not searching
He
anything.
better not. He
Okay.
shouldn't have even opened my door
Are
without
you
my
okay?
consent. No. I need medical attention.
You need medical?
Yes.
What's
He
a
almost broke my wrist. He twisted it on purpose.
Okay.
I need an ambulance now.
Okay. How old are you, ma'am?
I need an ambulance.
How old are you?
Old enough to know my rights and know what the are doing is illegal. He just brutally me.
So your wrist is almost broken? That's
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll get someone over here, okay? Yes, ma'am.
Give me his name and badge number. What's that name and badge number?
His name is Corporal Thompson. You're going to get all our names and badge numbers for...
Well, when I ask you for it, that's my legal right. And it's your
Ma'am,
job
you're
to do it.
screaming.
I don't
okay?
care. I'm pissed. I'm in a cop car.
I'm not hiding in
I
here.
know I'm screaming.
Chin for. You don't get to go over there. You got to stay over here, right? But listen, you're not in trouble, but you don't get to do what you want. You can't avoid traffic signals by going through parking lots.
She parked right there, dropping off my sister, literally right here. She pulled in out of traffic way, dropped her off right here where that sign is. Dropped her off right there, put her in park. She got out, walked with the cross guard, and then she continued to drive through. She didn't go around. She didn't try to avoid the stoplight. She pulled in safely for my little sister to pull out.
So she's not allowed to go to Cottonwood?
Well, that's my sister's school. I don't know what they're talking about.
I know, but she's not allowed at Cottonwood. Is she trespassed from Cottonwood?
Is she on Cottonwood though?
No, I'm just asking you. Is she trespassed? Is that
I
why
have
she
no
parks
clue.
over here?
No, she's been doing this since last year.
When I ask for your ID, that's the, you know what I mean? You're not free to go, bud. She escalated to this. Y'all had already been on your way.
I mean, like, I don't get how with your ID she didn't do nothing
Yeah.
wrong.
I asked, because she drove through here, that's why. And I asked her for her ID and she refused. All right?
Town 124.
She dubbed from here, so apparently she dropped her kid off right here. I didn't see that part. I just seen her pulling up and I just said, hey, you can't avoid the traffic signal. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I've been doing this. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm just asking not to do it again.
I want to file charges on Thompson or whatever the hell his name
Okay,
is.
he's on duty right now.
I don't care.
Okay, he's allowed to do that.
No,
he's
he's
a police
not.
officer.
I'm
He's
not
got the right
doing
to
anything
detain you.
illegal. He's parked on the sidewalk. Where's his ticket?
He's on duty
I
right
don't
now.
give a. You
Yeah.
still have to follow the same laws we
No.
do. Yes, you do.
No, that's a
What's your name and
emergency
badge
vehicle.
number? I don't care. He's not
Right
an
there,
emergency.
Sergeant language. Okay, if
La-
you don't want to
sa-
yell,
badge
if you-
number?
if all you're going to do is yell.
I'm not yelling, I talk like this.
122. Sam 122.
Sam 122.
Sergeant
What
Langley.
am I being arrested for?
Concealing identity.
How? If I shouldn't have even been stopped?
Yes,
What's the
you had a
original?
lawful reason to
What
stop
led
you.
to that? What was the first
A
original
traffic
reason?
offense that
For
you're
what?
skipping the signal.
I was not. I
All
dropped
you had
off my
to-
child right there.
And that's all you had to do was explain.
That's what I
it to
told
us
him. He
and
said, I
show
don't
your
care.
ID, 'cause
He
had a
told,
reason to
look at the
stop you for
video.
that
No,
reason.
he didn't.
Okay, we're done here.
What do I do?
All right. Well, oh, she's right here. Her wrist hurts from a wrist lock.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Can I get to the unit, please? Yes.
220 Carlsbad.
Yes, because that's what hurts my wrist. You need to take the handcuffs off, sir. They have to check my arms. Because you...
It's the chief.
Yes, because this sergeant doesn't know the rights, my rights. I need the chief. I need to file a complaint on this sergeant, too.
218. 161.
Who's the arresting unit? I need to speak to her to see what I delegate her stuff down to. She's got boys going to school. She's got a truck here. She's got work. I need to be able to speak to her so I can see what she needs me to delegate this morning.
Okay.
Oh,
25 with the RP here. She stepped out anywhere.
I saw him here yesterday, and I have it documented, too.
114. I advise her to go back inside. She's
I'm going to sue
terrified of these
y'all.
dogs.
You better find another job because you put yourself involved in what they're doing wrong to me.
Wait, yeah, it's only when I'm slowing, so I don't know what it is exactly.
Well, you're still in the school zone. Don't speed up.
I'm going 20. It's the school zone.
When I asked for a woman officer, why was I not given one? Why was he allowed to prove me like that?
We don't have a
He
woman
can't use
officer
excessive
on.
force like that on me.
We don't have a woman officer on duty
I'm
right now.
entitled to one.
Okay.
That's my legal right. Touch my everything. I don't appreciate that. He's a man. I'm a woman. He didn't need to treat me that way. And he didn't even have a right to detain me because I didn't break a law. What statute did I violate?
I'm not sure. I wasn't there for the beginning.
You can't get me for concealing identity if you don't have a legal right to detain me. It's one thing followed after the other. It's not just one. You can't just identify me for not violating a law. I know my rights. And this is, y'all are gonna pay for this a pretty penny. And I'm coming at y'all personally too. So if y'all have a nice house and a nice ride, it's gonna be mine. Now y'all gonna make her late, and my son was supposed to be at school by 8. Y'all made him late. Y'all gonna pay for every bit. And then I tell the sergeant why I was going through there, because I drop off my kid there, and he says, well, that's all you had to tell him. Well, why am I still in handcuffs if it was clarified then? Isn't he supposed to be doing peaceful things and trying to mediate the situation and make it better? What do you think, officer? No comment, because you're just as guilty, huh? You do the same as them? Are you a corrupt cop too?
I mean, in just about any situation, you want to try to mediate it and have a peaceful resolution.
But they're not. He didn't try to mediate anything. And that's your boss. That's your superior. You're not supposed to be scared of him. You're supposed to enforce the rights, and you're supposed to help hold him accountable. You're not supposed to be scared of him. You're supposed to help people. But yet you have me in this corner. You should speak up, and you should tell them that they're in the wrong. And if they do something to you, I'll have your back. I'll go to court with you. They can't retaliate against you. That's illegal. But it is your job, and you also vowed an oath to uphold our rights, and you have to hold them accountable and tell them. I don't want you to again. I'm still recording. You want to drag me out? You want to me again? You want to twist my arm again? You want to squeeze my arm again? That was unprofessional and uncalled for. That was.
See how you comply
And you
now?
touched my. Don't touch me. I can walk. Don't touch me. I already filed charges on you. You touched my. I asked you for a woman officer. I have a right for you not to touch me. I know how to walk. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Tell him not to touch me. What's your name and badge number? Turn on your camera.
It is.
You see him pulling me. I can walk. Where am I going to run till I'm arrested? Let me go. Let me go. I don't like you. You're rude and ugly, and you already me.
Have a seat.
Let go of me.
Have a seat.
Let go.
Have a seat.
You have a power trip problem.
Have a seat.
Don't touch me again. That's and I want to file charges on you.
That's fine.
I don't care if you're a cop.
Ma'am, I understand you're upset, but I have children in this apartment.
Tell him to get away from me then. He's the only one I have a problem
You're the
with.
only one that yells.
He's the only one I have a problem with. He just grabbed my arm. You don't know what's going on. Tell him to
I
leave.
do, but I don't know what's
No, you
going
don't.
on, but I have children in this department, and you don't need to be acting like that ugly. Okay?
He needs to quit touching me. Who are you, officer?
Sergeant Austin.
Sergeant Austin. I need a chief, please.
He's not gonna come out
That's my
for this.
request.
He's not gonna come out for this. We're gonna do it. You can come in and talk to him after this. Everything's being
What
recorded.
am I being charged with?
Resisting, obstructing, and then turning to the parking lot. The reason why
What's
he
the
checked out.
statute?
The statute is 12.6, 5.1 C or E.
What's it called? What's the
Using
title?
a parking lot to avoid the traffic signal.
But that's not what I do. I told him that. I drop off my child there every morning because it's safer than not dropping him
That's
really
why
near
he checked out
sidewalk.
with you. You asked the question, I am.
I know, but I
As a
told
matter of
him.
fact, me and him actually went over that this morning. We reviewed that
What's the
ordinance.
report number?
We reviewed that ordinance this
What's the
morning.
report number?
What report?
This report.
This report?
Yeah.
I'll get it to you in a minute. I don't know the call.
Because I'm gonna be requesting all this footage.
Okay, you wanna come with me, please? Go ahead and just have a seat.
Give us just a minute and we'll get you in there.
I've been needing to, I have a medical condition.
Just a minute.
I'm
I'm gonna have a female go in there. You're under arrest.
I know, but I'm gonna myself.
Have a seat just
All
a
right.
second so I can get somebody to go in there with you. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Myself because that's on me.
I'm
I
trying to
already
get
told
somebody to
him
go in there with you.
almost an hour ago
I'm
that I
to
was
get
trying to get
You want to
home.
argue with me, continue to argue while I'm trying to do this.
I'm not
for you.
arguing with
Yeah,
you.
you are.
I'm talking to you. You're a professional.
No, I'm trying to tell you, let me get somebody to go in there with you, and you're wanting to continue.
Where am I gonna go? I'll go in there with her when that person that's in there comes out.
Okay, thank you. And your first name is what? I don't know you, so I can talk to you professionally. What is your first name?
Oh, now you want to be nice.
No, I haven't
You were
been
just
rude.
being rude saying
haven't
that I was
been rude.
arguing with you.
I'm
And
trying
when
to
I
get
told
things. You asked me to
that
do
I'm
something.
wrongfully
See, look.
being arrested,
You're not.
you don't want to listen to me. And you're
We had a
supposed to
reason to stop
enforce
you.
my rights.
No,
And
listen.
they're violating my rights, officer.
We
I
had a
went and
reason to
dropped
be-
off
see,
my
listen to me.
child.
I'm trying to explain
I'm not
something
done
to you as
talking.
well.
I went and dropped off my child where I drop her off every morning. And my
Then you've
son
been breaking
even
the law
told-
every morning
no,
if you do that every morning.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not, because I'm not avoiding a light. And that's what you keep saying. I'm not avoiding a light.
Okay, that's to argue in court. If
No,
you think
it's
you
for me
aren't-
to tell you that you're wrong, because
and
then
when
you'll
we
be held
have a lawful
accountable
reason, no, when we
for
have a lawful
breaking
reason
my
to stop you,
rights.
when we have a lawful reason to stop you,
That
and
wasn't
then you
lawful.
conceal your name,
He didn't
you're
stop
rece-
me.
You're concealing.
He didn't stop me.
And now you have
He walked
Ario
up to my
concealing
vehicle while
and
he's
that.
parked on a sidewalk. And because I told him
we're
he
in
shouldn't
emergency
be parked,
vehicles. We can move our vehicles.
You still have to
Yes.
follow the laws.
We have an
My
emergency
children
vehicle.
walk that sidewalk, and I don't like the fact
Obviously
that you're
not because
blocking
you
it.
take them to school.
Because I'm fighting the fact that it's unsafe for them right now.
I'm not going to argue with you. Listen to me. Here's what's going to
I'm not
happen.
arguing
I'm
with
going to
you.
put the handcuffs in front of you. You're not going to be unhandcuffed. I'm going to remove them and put them to the front of you. You're going to stay handcuffed.
That's fine. I'll be right back out, and then you'll be held accountable for violating my rights too. All of you.
How am I
will.
violating your rights?
Because
By
I
putting-
shouldn't be here,
Well,
and I called
that's-
you to enforce
Are
my
you ready to go?
rights, and you're
Stand up
violating
for me.
them too.
Stand up for
You're
me.
violating my rights, and you'll be held accountable too, Corporal,
I'm a sergeant. Thank you.
Sergeant, Officer.
Okay, turn around, face me, please. This way. Put this hand in this way.
See what he did? I told him to loosen him.
I'm going to put this one. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
Show the camera.
Hang on. Hang on. Turn this wrist this way. There you go.
I had to twist it forcefully a while ago when he arrested me because of what he did.
Hang on. Hang on.
This is the wrist he
That's
forcefully
natural.
folded up.
That's natural to
I'm
look
not
like
talking
that.
to you. I'm talking to the camera.
Okay, I'm just telling you that that's natural.
Did you see that?
It's natural that they're that tight to leave me marks? No, that's not natural.
When you,
That's not natural. This is
you're in
natural.
an unnatural position.
This is natural.
No, this is not natural.
Whatever. The camera on?
Yes. You can have a seat.
Bruce.
You already did that. Lucy.
Shut up. This is a Bruce.
Hey, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, I will.
You can
Freedom
have a
of
seat right here.
speech. Shut up.
That's fine. You'll have a seat.
Yeah, I asked for a female way long ago when
She
he
wasn't on duty
arrested
at the
me.
time.
When he arrested me, he touched my. Yes. He's.
We're gonna go in here, and what I'm gonna do is, I'm Corporal Ash, and I'm going to search you. You don't have anything on you.
You're a corporal?
Corporal, yes,
Can I please talk to you? Because they are totally and ugly to me. I am being illegally arrested wrongfully for something I did not do.
What happened?
I went to drop off. You familiar with Cottonwood? Elementary on Lee?
Yeah.
Okay, that light right there and those alleys and abandoned school across.
Whatever.
You remember the old bus loop?
I wasn't here that long. I just got here.
Okay, well, right where the lights are, there's a parking lot,
okay,
right?
yeah,
Right
yeah.
next to it, there's a driveway. Okay, that driveway used to be the bus loop.
Okay.
I pulled in there and I park because that's that's what his parents do for walkers. You know what I mean? Like we'll take them to school or we'll pick them up depending on the morning.
Okay.
We live right down the street. I haven't been allowing my daughter to walk to school because of the safety concerns, because the lights and the crossbars are gone when they release her and stuff like that. Yes, crazy stuff. So I go drop off my kid every day. I go drop off my son at AV. Then I come around down Alta Vista, turn into the driveway, park in the driveway, because it's an abandoned school, they don't use it, right? So I park, my daughter gets out, walks to the sidewalk to go walk across the street with the cross guard, and then I continue through the loop to get out. No biggie, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not doing nothing wrong. This officer I documented yesterday, Thomason or Thomas, whatever, he didn't want to identify himself to me, by the way. I tried to move like his radio because he has it over it.
Don't do that.
I was trying to see the name because he wouldn't answer me.
No. Do not ever touch an officer.
I didn't touch him. I touched the radio.
That's still touching the officer. Don't touch anything.
But I was just trying to find his name.
Listen to
it
me.
shouldn't be covered.
No, listen to me. Do not do that. You can call later to the police department and you can ask for the officer's names that was on that call.
But he's supposed to give me his name.
Okay, I understand, but if it doesn't happen, do not touch nobody. Okay,
I understand. I was trying to talk to him, and know his name. And
if they don't do it, then just be like, okay. Just be like, okay. Call the department, tell them the date and the time, and ask for the officer's name that was on there. And then if, like I said, they want you to come
it's because it happened so fast.
But
He pulled me out of control.
But you gotta slow down. You got to slow down. You understand? You cannot be making yourself into situations like this.
Well, I didn't do this. He did this.
No. But when you touched anything,
that was after he already had my hand.
But still, don't do that because
I was like, "What's your name?"
But that's more charges. Do you understand?
I don't see why though. I wanted his name. He's covering his name.
But do you understand what we're talking about now? You know how to handle it better now.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So don't okay, the officer tell you something. If he tells you something, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You can always call. You can always get the information. You got the date. You got the time. You were involved. You can do that. Do not don't do what they say. I mean, if it's something lawful, like turn around, put your hands behind your back, get out the car.
But it wasn't lawful because I didn't violate the I didn't violate a law.
But listen to me. You don't know why that officer came over. You don't know why that. Let the officer explain. Don't just immediately jump to, it's not legal, it's not legal. Don't do that. You understand?
Well, I was driving. Let me finish explaining. Because I had my oldest with me. He goes to the high school. He was in the passenger side. I just dropped off my two smallest, the two different schools. Not to. And you're not going to do it anymore. And he's like, you're doing it to avoid the light. I said, no, I'm not. I just dropped my child off right there. I do it every day for her to get this crosswalk. You know what I mean? It makes sense. It's a sidewalk. That's what it's for. My children are entitled to safety to get to and from school. So he was like, no, you cut through the parking lot. And I said, no, I didn't. And he's like, you're not going to do that again. I said, yes, I am. That's my route. Okay, now I'm going to give you a citation. Give me your license and registration. I said, no, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't cut through the parking lot. And he's like, I said, give me your license and registration. And I was like, for what though? For what? And he was like, because you cut through the parking lot. I was like, I just told you I didn't. I just dropped off my kid.
And I'm going to tell you a better way to do that when you get finished. Give your driver's license and registration.
I didn't have it, but I hadn't even got that far yet when I was still talking to him, and he jerked my door open and pulled me out.
Okay,
and said, okay, now you're under arrest for failure to identify. And I was like, I'm still talking to you.
Listen, please.
But that's my personal space. He shouldn't be able to pull my door open.
Please listen, please.
I'm not a criminal.
Please listen. If we ask for driver's license registration, give it to us, okay?
But I just feel like he
listen,
had lawfully pulled me over.
But this is the thing.
He wasn't behind me. He didn't pull me over.
Okay, people do cut
I'm
through.
in drive and I'm trying to get in. How is he walking up to my vehicle while I'm in drive? That's not safe for him.
But we don't always know that. But listen to what I'm saying though. If it's just your driver's license registration, just give it, okay? And people do use like parking lots and stuff to cut through.
I get it,
but
I didn't.
But we don't know that. We don't know that. But
He
listen,
can't see behind his head. He can't accuse me of something that he did not see.
But this is the thing. Then just like I said, you didn't do anything, right? Just give the driver's license, give the registration. If you get a ticket, you can always fight it in court.
But why should I have, I'm disabled. Look, I have a bad disability. I wake up sick like every freaking day. My right now from my stomach disability, and they didn't even let me go to the restroom, and this lady comes and brings me and it takes me longer because my stomach's in knots. I have a legit medical condition. I told them I'm trying to get home to take
But
right
listen,
now.
But listen, this is the thing. In order to avoid all this, how hard is it to just give your driver's license and registration?
But how hard is it for him to be a little more of a peace officer, more peaceful when he approaches a civilian, more peaceful? He doesn't know what I'm going through in my life.
And
he doesn't know that I gotta take it. But he doesn't know that it's coming out my. But when I tell him that and he's just on a power trip, that's not right.
But this is the thing, ma'am. Everybody's human. We all have emotions. We all go.
But he's got a job to do and he's on the clock. I'm not.
But you're still.
I have to eat it when I'm on the clock. When I was a manager, I had to eat it.
And we do too. But
he didn't eat it.
But this is the thing. As long as it's not like I'm telling you to do something illegal, then I give out my driver's license.
I don't have money to be going to pay fines and go to court. And what if I miss court because of my disability? Then I have a warrant. That's not okay. Y'all are setting me up for failure.
No. This is the thing. To avoid all this, you gotta go to court now anyway.
I'm going to court to fight against the police right now because of a similar issue. Not like this, but because they violated my rights when I was standing up for my child's safety at the school.
But there's a way to
now I feel like this is retaliation because they've been threatening me. We're just waiting to take you to jail. We're just waiting to take you to jail. And they keep running my name and they're all in cahoots. I'm not doing this.
But this is the thing. And this has always been me, police or not. I just prefer peace. If I get pulled over, if they ask for my driver's license and registration, even if I think I didn't do anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and politely give it.
No, that's not right. We have our rights and we have a right to defend ourselves from being put in a database like a criminal. No, we have a right to not identify ourselves. That is our legal right. Yes, it is. If we did not commit a crime, we have a right not to identify ourselves. Because I don't want to be put in a criminal database that I'm encountering cops all the time.
But this is
I have a right to not be put in that database.
Can you listen to me?
That's my thing. I stand for my rights.
And I understand.
I don't like to be trampled.
There is a way to stand for it and also get yourself cleared up.
He did this out of a power trip. He shouldn't have arrested me because I didn't violate anything. This is secondary. So if I didn't violate a first primary offense and you can't prove that I did that and you can't show me on your video.
And then you could go to court to fight it.
No, I don't have.
Yes, sir.
$29.
I'm sorry. Your doctor probably coming.
I don't have $29 to go pay fine after fine after fine. I got food I gotta put on the table for my children.
Okay. What I'm gonna do?
Is that a wire under it?
Okay, I'm gonna reach up under here.
Sure. No, she helped me a while ago. Hopefully I don't have to because it's hard to wipe my disability. It's different. And I have to have medicine and everything. Can you stay with me the whole time? Because they're ugly.
I'm gonna stay with you.
I just want to cry right now. Because I'm like, secondary. He had no reason to begin with. He was in his unit breaking the law himself to want to go and enforce something. That's really, that's really horrible. How does an officer want to enforce the law but they're breaking it right in front of you? No. That's how I expect to be treated. When they come at me south, I'm gonna come up north. But you know nobody's still enjoying it. No, girl. I never do that. No, girl. My daddy told me, and rest his soul. My daddy told me, anybody disrespects you, I don't give a who it is. You don't come. You defend yourself. Okay, I understand. Don't but there's a way to there's still I know I did a while ago. I hurt his feelings. I did. Hate it though. All right, Miss Luz. Were you gonna be at the station or not? I'm gonna be at the station. What happened? There's a rock on my. Oh, can you take that rock off? Okay. Did you get it? Yeah. Little pebble was good. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. All right, Miss Lou. Hey, I'm going in. Coming out. I see that. Oh, I was telling her, when you take me to the jail, I don't know what all y'all can do, but you see how I randomly have to go to the restroom? Yes. Like, I'll be fine, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go again.
I'll just let them know as well, so that they can kind of be aware to try to get you where you, like, you have to go. They're kind of.
Because I know they treat people like animals. I've been there once before wrongfully, and they kind of strapped to the bench. And I had to use the bathroom, and they refused to let me go.
I'll let them know.
Yeah, because I don't think they'll do
it's on my record now, my medical record.
Yeah, I'll let them know so they're aware, because I'm sure they don't want to have
to clean.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't, so.
The way you said it.
So,
I'm very
as long as they're fully aware, I'm sure they'll help you out a little bit, you know?
Okay.
Before words watching me, I don't want to get you ready.
All right, Miss Lou.
Luz Tatum was taken into custody by the Eddy County Detention Center. She faced 4 charges, including lying to police and ignoring traffic signs, was ordered to appear before the Carlsbad magistrate, and received a traffic citation. No updates were released to the public. Luz was the perfect example of a chaos caretaker, avoiding responsibility to save face. But the law still found a way to hold her accountable. If you were the arresting officer, how would you handle an unfit parent like Luz? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This neglectful mother turned a routine call into a disturbing discovery. On July 3rd, 2024, the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office's welfare check shattered the facade and exposed Erica's harsh truth. Watch the investigation unfold.
Hi Erica, I'm Deputy Lozano with the Sheriff's Office. And the reason we're here is we got a call from a social worker that had some issues, or not issues, but allegations maybe that you haven't been here for several days at a time. I don't know if that sounds familiar.
How's your finger, baby?
Hi. But basically we're here to make sure, kind of do a welfare check on you and just make sure that there's food and stuff like that. Is it okay if we come in? Okay. How come the AC's not working? What happened?
They just haven't came to fix it yet.
Like turn it on yet, or? Oh. How long have you been living here?
Just barely moved in.
Oh, about how long do you think?
Not even a month yet.
Oh, okay, so just a few weeks?
Yeah, I think about 40 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I barely did move in, so it's not that much, but like I barely did. I just brought pizza. I just brought some McNuggets and a Happy Meal and stuff like that. So
no,
it's
that's
not
fine.
like, you know, that's really it. I mean, my mom got, that's really it. I mean, like I really had nothing when I moved in here.
Okay.
So.
How are their rooms set up? Are they set up okay? They have bed? They don't have nothing yet?
There's nothing in there yet.
Okay. You have a plan on getting them some, or?
Yeah, like I had stuff, but I was staying over there kind of like in the zone, the war zone.
Mm-hmm.
When I had somewhere, I didn't want to bring that stuff from over there over here. Because it was kind of like this, the apartment was kind of like...
You just want to get some new stuff?
Yeah, so I didn't end up doing that.
Do you get help from like a social worker or something?
I have a caseworker, yeah. So my phone is not working right now. It's not, I don't have service, so maybe like she's concerned because she couldn't get a hold of me or something like that.
Okay. Is that your phone?
No.
Oh, whose phone is that?
That's my son, my older son's phone.
Okay.
So he was here earlier, so because I just got home from getting pizza at McDonald's.
Who was here earlier?
My older son.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know this, but I guess apparently he tried breaking in, like he messed up the window and stuff like that. And
Your other son did?
Yeah, he does like he kind of acts irate like that sometimes over phones and over dumb stuff like that. And I guess I barely just got here. I haven't even had a chance to even like really like.
So is he watching the kids while you were
No,
gone?
he just no. My daughter was helping me.
Oh, okay.
He'll leave stuff here and there. Like,
but he doesn't live here?
No, like I can't have him around like that because he does stuff like that.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a report. Basically, that we came over here, we looked at everything. I mean, the house is clean, it's empty.
So no, it's empty, it's very empty. It's just I've been having it's been one thing after another after another.
There's another baby in the back. Oh, is there? In the backyard or in the back of the house? Oh, is Alex here?
He was just here.
Who's here now?
He's here now, all my friends.
Oh, okay. That's not Alex?
No.
So does Anthony live here with you or no?
No, I just was getting the right to
Oh, is that his car?
Yeah, I don't have a car, so I was getting right to getting McDonald's.
Is your plumbing working?
Yes, okay, so like a couple days ago, we walked in and then the whole like bathroom was like flooded out and stuff like that. So I went to the backyard and it was like spurting like water out. So I had to turn the water off.
So the plumbing's been broken for how long?
Well, the plumbing's not broken. It's
Or just been down?
Water, like, before. So we had to turn all the water off and stuff like that. That's probably why this stuff.
Because one of the sinks is fully backed up. That one's been there a while.
Well, I don't know if that, I don't know.
She says it's just her friend or something. It's the guy.
He says like he's her boyfriend. There's a bubbler, like a neck bubbler in the bathroom, but I just did a quick walkthrough. There's like nothing in the bedrooms.
Yeah.
I don't know where the kids sleep. There's only one air mattress. But it's like completely clean.
Yeah. She just said they just moved in not that long ago, like a few weeks ago. That's why there isn't that much food. But she does have pizza and food for them. I guess the question is, are they in danger now? Is there danger? Is it dangerous for them to stay here and live in this house? What's your plan on getting them beds and stuff?
So kind of getting beds and stuff, just kind of just like working at it. Like I have like she's kind of there for to help me out and stuff.
They have
like
what?
that.
I'm sorry, I
have
didn't
a caseworker that's what she's
okay.
helping me out with. But the thing is like some of the stuff that they get, they I don't know where they get it, you know what I'm saying? That so I don't want to really like bring stuff like that into the home. It's like that's why because I worry about stuff like that because it's something like it's like used. So
yeah.
That's why I haven't got it. I mean they've offered it before, but I just haven't like, gotten in that stuff yet. So like I mean we have the couch right now. Like I know it's not like ideal or anything like that, but I'm working at it. You know what I mean? Like no. I really want them to just come fix the AC.
No,
That's the main thing because like I can't function when it's so hot like that,
right.
so it's kind of an issue. So.
Yeah, it's cloudy at least now.
Yeah, it's really hot. I'm going to continue working hard, to make it better. We're in a way better area where there's way better schools and daycare. Like, a lot more safe over here than
Are you able to work? Like you?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second, okay? We're almost done here. We'll wrap it up. Stay here.
The 17-year-old said that mom left right this morning to go get them food and drinks.
Okay.
She said since this morning she doesn't really remember. They moved in like 2-3 days ago.
Did you
the rest of their stuff's at the apartment.
Okay.
She's comfortable staying here. They have like I guess 2 mattresses that they sleep on and the couch.
Yeah. Did you get 26 on this?
I did it.
Okay.
I ran him though.
Oh, did you? Oh, you have this 49? That's what I was. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's raining. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna write a report. I'm gonna send it to CYFD. It's not necessarily a negative thing. They absolutely have resources too. Try and get some of these things fixed. At least your phone. I mean, you need your phone to get to those resources, right? You need a ride to get there. They can probably help you with that too. All right, we'll get out of here. Thank you. Bye.
After some discussion, the officers decided that filing a report was the best course of action. But things would take a more drastic turn when police returned on August 21st.
Are you Anthony? Is Erica home?
Not sure.
You're not sure?
I just woke up.
Will you just hang out for a second? I just have a couple questions. I'm just here to do a welfare check. All right? Will you just hang out back over there? Do you have Erica's number? No? How do you usually get into contact with Erica? So is Erica your aunt?
My cousin.
Your cousin. I know she's inside and she just doesn't answer the door. This is the 3rd time I've been out here. It's really important she answers the door. What's going on?
I was just wondering if you've seen your neighbors recently.
As in within this week?
As in like yesterday or today?
Do you know how they look like?
There should be a small child.
I saw the child probably last week with them.
Well, thank you. I haven't seen the kid recently. This is a really nice house. That's crazy. It's on a mountain.
The house literally sounds empty. You live across the street?
We live right here across the street, and they're usually in a stroller, and it's a lady. They always walk down this way at night.
At night? Can you hear him crying from your house, like in his house?
Yep. Yeah, we thought one day they locked him in the garage. I mean, because it's like echoing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like the house is empty.
But that gentleman that was walking in the black down that way, he's been lingering outside. Last night, I think he was out here for like 6 hours trying. He just kept knocking on the front door, but nobody answered.
Yeah. There might be a little bit of a commotion out here, just so you know. Because we need to get inside to do a welfare check on the kiddo.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office. Please come to your front door and make contact with the first deputy you see.
I heard the kid in the background.
It's not moving, dude.
Answer the door!
Huh?
Backwards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Sheriff's office! Come out! You're crazy. No, listen.
Give me the baby. Don't make this crazy. We need to talk to you. Figure it out.
Relax, please. Relax, please.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
That's fine.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Come over here.
No.
Move her back. Move her back. Control her. Stop. Stop. Turn away from me. Turn away from me. Turn away from me. Hands up. With your right hand, pull up the back of your shirt. By the collar. By the collar. Expose your belt line. I can't see your belt. Okay, now turn around. Come to me. Come to me. Do you have any other in your pockets? Okay, pull your arm. You can put your arm down.
Can you tell me what's going on, please? No, he's gonna freak out. Ma'am, I don't have anything on me. I don't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. I don't know what's going on. Like, ma'am.
We'll talk to you in a second. We gave you an opportunity to come outside and you didn't. Get in the car.
I was freaking out, man.
Get in the car.
I was freaking out.
I'm not. Get in the car.
Why am I on arrest, though? Why are you taking her? My son, like, why are you doing this to me?
Get in the car.
Why are you doing this to me?
We're just going to detain you for now until we figure this out. Is there anybody else inside? Are there any other people inside? Okay, that's fine. All right, just take a seat for me.
How old?
3. Mom. No, it's okay. No, you can't leave. Come here.
What's wrong, buddy?
Okay.
You don't like it? You don't want it? No. Why not?
Where are the dogs at in the house? Are they like in a room or behind a gate or something? They're what? Okay. Is it in a crate?
Yeah.
Why are they taking the kid?
When we have a welfare check, you don't just get to like ignore us for 2 hours. You have to open the door immediately. And she made contact with the deputy over the phone and denied entry. And so she's actually probably also going to be getting some charges as well.
These vents are blowing down. You got to give it a little bit of time to cool off, but it will, okay? So here's what's going to happen. There's already paramedics en route to check your son just because something like this and the condition that he's in. We're not going to get super into that. But because of all that, he's got to be checked out by paramedics, okay? As far as like the rest of us, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going into the house and we're going to be checking to make sure that there's nobody else there. And then we're probably going to secure it at that point. Okay.
Is there any way that we just have like this door open, like at least just like to
Nope.
the house?
There's not enough of us out here to do that.
Like I know I didn't answer the door and everything like
Yeah.
that, but like I feel like I'm like.
So we're not going to get into it because I have to read you your rights if I'm going to question you. However, I am going to tell you that by you being on the phone, acknowledging that we were here and not answering, that can't constitute another charge. of interfering with the child welfare investigation. I'm just letting you know. That's why you're in handcuffs in the back of a cop car. As time goes on, we'll get more answers for you. We'll get things moving for you, okay? We got water that we're trying to give him. He's not taking anything right now. But the paramedics are en route. They're going to take care of him, okay?
I need a worker, please.
Sheriff's office, anybody inside, make yourself known. And the car is clear. Okay. I think that's just the outside door. Stepping in! You got two.
The master, the door on the left has a bathroom connected.
Okay.
Cool. Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's Department.
Firefighters are going to talk to you to get a little more information about your son, okay?
What's your name? Miss Erica.
The social worker advised that mom uses fentanyl.
Hey Juan, I have to read you some stuff before I can talk to you about anything. So just bear with me, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand those rights?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why we're here is we're doing a child welfare investigation, right? Okay.
We came to perform a check on him specifically because the other child is safe with dad in Clovis, and I had an interview with her earlier, and she expressed a large amount of concern for him. She's usually in charge of babysitting him while mom goes off for days at a time.
Who is in charge of babysitting him?
The 17-year-old sister. She was able to get away and go down to biological dad in Clovis, New Mexico. I had an interview with her today. She expressed her concern for him. I guess when she went down to Clovis, she had rotten teeth. She was super skinny. We'll get him a CART exam for child abuse.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea that he go get seen.
Mom's going to go to jail, and he'll go into CYFD custody.
Run me through it, like kind of start to finish from us, like showing up.
No,
right?
I guess she was on the phone with I don't know, I guess the lady that's out there. And she just said that she's scared to go outside.
Has she did she mention any reason of why we would be out here?
No.
Okay. At what point did you realize that we were outside?
When I heard the door knocking, somebody apparently it was you guys knocking on the door, and then she went out with the kid and opened the door.
Which time knocking the door? Because we knocked on it a couple times. The last time we banged on it pretty hard. Okay.
I was in the very back room.
Okay. So you were in the very back room. Is that big bedroom that was there?
360.
Okay. Because we already went in the house, just clearing out sure no one else is in there. So it's the big bedroom in the back. Where was she at?
She
was in the room with you. Where was baby at?
With us.
In the back room? Okay. So who is she to you?
My girlfriend.
The child his teeth look like they're a little bit rotten. He has a cut on his lip that looks like it may be infected. He's dirty. The bottom of his feet are black.
Who primarily takes care of him?
She does. She watches him.
So does she ever leave him alone with you? Do you ever end up watching him?
No.
Okay. So she's out wherever she goes, he goes?
She always has him.
Okay. So whenever he is having kind of an outburst or a little temper tantrum like this, what does she normally do?
She asks him mostly when he does that, it's pretty much he wants to watch cartoons.
Are you aware that she has other kids?
Yeah.
What happened with them?
The other kids, the daughter went with the father, and then the son, he's everywhere.
You know why?
No.
So those kids, and whether you've heard it or not, they were removed from her care, and then CYFT decided to place them with the father because of the way she was taking care of them.
Ooh,
right.
Yeah.
So now with that little bit of knowledge, because we're conducting a child welfare investigation, put two and two together, dude. You don't seem dumb. You understand why we're here and the type of investigation that we're doing. Right, possible child abuse. Has there ever been any time where you guys weren't able to afford food?
No.
So chicken nuggets, milk, as far as you know, he hasn't been to the doctor. Has he ever gotten any type of mental health treatment?
Not that I know of.
And the doctor one time. I'm sorry, I got that wrong.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, he's, what is it, Campbell's chicken noodle chips?
Okay. So a little bit more background information. Apparently he only eats milk or drinks milk and eats chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Like the whole time this dude's been with mom, that's all he's ever seen. Oh, and candy. Step out here. Okay, so like I said, you're not going to jail tonight. You're not in any type of trouble.
What about her?
That's still to be determined. She might have some misdemeanor charges on her tonight and then felony charges later on. The kind of thing about this, and I understand that it's not ideal and it's going to kind of suck, is that house is being secured right now for a search warrant. Okay, because we got to go in there and take some pictures, but we can't get consent from anybody here to take pictures, so we got to get a warrant. So I'm going to take you out of cuffs, and you're free to go, but we can't let you go back into the house right now. Right, man.
Possible I can talk to her real quick?
No, not right now. Just because she's kind of been like really amped about everything that's going on, mostly because of her son and all that, which it's completely understandable, but she's kind of calmed down at this point, so we kind of want to keep her there.
All right.
Hi, Erica. Hi. My name's Detective Grimes. I'm with the Sheriff's Office. I would like to ask you some questions. Is it okay if I do that? Okay. Before I do that, I just want to read you your rights, just since you're in handcuffs in the back of the car.
Am I going to go into jail or something like that?
So I just want to ask you some questions right now. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just based off of your actions today, you are going to jail.
Why? Because I didn't answer the door. Like that's why I didn't know.
So I told you I was here to do a welfare check, and you're obstructing my investigation into the welfare of a child.
I didn't know. Like I didn't know because like I didn't know. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like on the phone, I was trying to say like.
Okay, and I told you needed to come outside. We gave you plenty of opportunity. We gave you a long time to come outside, and you chose not to. Until we started kicking at your door.
Is he freaking out?
He is freaking out right now. Okay? This could have been avoided.
I know, I didn't know though. I promise you, I didn't know.
So, my concern right now is that his teeth look like they're rotten.
Well, it's hard to maintain him. Like, he doesn't let the dentist and stuff like that. Like, he's very picky eater, so, like, sometimes he only wants candy and is, like, stuff that he's not supposed to eat sometimes. I try my hardest, like, not to give him that.
He also has a cut on his mouth that looks like it's infected.
It's from his bottle. Like, I think that's... Oh, okay, just give me a kiss, but he'll freak out.
His feet are also extremely dirty.
Well, because he runs around the house like that.
Okay, well,
like he runs around.
The house shouldn't be dirty enough to make his feet like that.
I know you told me everything, but like, I just tried to tell you on the phone. Like I was scared. I didn't know like what to do. Like I didn't know. My mom
I told you what to do. I told you needed to come outside.
My mom called me. She's like, "Oh, like tell me all kinds of stuff." And I don't know. Like we just woke up.
It's 6 p.m. right now.
Well, now it is, but earlier it was. I mean,
it was like 5 o'clock. So as far as today goes, you're only being charged with misdemeanors. Okay? It's just a misdemeanor. Alright? What's gonna happen is you're gonna go to jail tonight, and he's gonna go into CYFD custody.
But why can't he go with like my mom or something like that?
He can't go over to your mom's house.
Okay.
I was over there earlier, and he cannot go over there.
Can like they come over here to the house? Isn't like anybody like?
No, he's gonna go into CYFD custody.
But why? Like
because
why? Like he's okay.
For his own safety.
What's wrong with his safety? Like there's nothing wrong with him. Like there's nothing wrong with him. Like at all. Like there's nothing wrong with him. Like
he needs to get some medical exams. He's gonna go to UNMH right now.
But what's wrong with him? Like I don't understand. Like what do you mean? Like there's nothing wrong with him. Like he's attached to me. He's a good boy. He's like.
With the circumstances that happened today, this is what's gonna happen. Okay?
He's gonna be so scared because I don't know.
He's gonna be okay.
I don't know.
39-year-old Erica Vivian Rodriguez was charged with 2 counts, including neglect and failing to report their welfare. Her child was placed in state custody, and no further updates were made public. This wasn't Erica's first run-in with the law. She was previously charged in 2019 for endangering her son. Her ongoing neglect gave the state every reason to revoke her parenting rights. What would you have done if you were in Anthony's situation? Share your take in the comments. Now let's uncover our next case. Grandmas are known for smiles and hugs, but not this one. On May 10th, 2023, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office in Florida arrested Deborah after a school morning meltdown turned into a full-blown custody crisis. Watch how this matriarch mayhem unfolded.
Someone that called, breastfed my puppy daughter, who goes to his house every day. This kid's yes, I did. It's all this big to do. There's not a stomach child. I will call you off the side what's really going on here, and then we can talk to them. I want to come here, hit his head. They're all drama queens. And he wants to put me in jail because he goes to my daughter all the time. His kid's in prison, and he's on all the time.
Good, what's going on?
She's got 3 of them. The little guy in the front seat and 2 granddaughters. The bus pulled up, the older one got out, the 2 got on the bus. The little man didn't want to get out of the car. She opened the passenger door on this side, he was on the back right side. Come on, yelling and screaming at him. She walked around, grabbed the kid, him out the car, grabbed his hair, started him in the head, and all of a sudden she just went crazy. Crazy.
Hey, buddy. So, what happened with the child?
He used to get on the bus, so I'm like, hurry up.
Yeah.
And the bus waiting, and he blew the phone. I said, come on. You gotta go. You can't have it. And I went to grab him. So I said, come on. And I went on my shoulder and dropped. And I was going to beat me.
You okay? And were you guys like screaming or anything after?
Then he comes out,
Have we been to your guys' house for any complaints or this?
no. Never.
Is DCF ever been involved or anything?
DCF. Because
With you personally?
No. It's helping hands right now because I'm having issues with it. When it's basically, you have to be careful. It's
Now,
trickle down.
listen, when you're a parent or a guardian of a child, corporal punishment is 100% legal. You're able to get that as a punishment, right? But it can't be excessive.
It was not excessive. Oh, this is overwhelming to me.
Just let me talk.
I'm sorry, it is on me because this is what happened.
I understand, let me talk. That's 100% legal. When it gets to the point where a child injuries, which from what I saw, I didn't see any injuries, but when we have 4 people, including the child, saying that there was physical past that point of corporal punishment.
And once everybody says,
what am I supposed to do when I have 4 people saying
I don't know, but he was going to do something. I'm trying to say things. Helping hands. I mean, 100,000, I never talk to you.
She kids all the time. Every day at this bus stop, she's screaming at him. She can't handle it. It's ridiculous. DCF is supposed to be involved, yet nothing's getting done.
Right.
These poor kids are suffering.
He's done it before. It's never gotten to this point. He's gotten on crying, but it never got to the point that I've seen. I couldn't let that go.
Yo, I'm done. You're not going through no more. So when she started that kid like that, I've watched him a bunch of times on this. But yo, this is crazy.
Okay.
You grabbing hair, pulling.
How old is he?
5 years old. He's sitting in the front seat right there. He's a good little kid, but he's so scared.
That kid is scared.
He's scared. Look at all the droplets causing.
No, he's not scared of that. He's scared of you. And for him to say that this kind of stuff happens every day, I can promise you one thing.
We really need
Listen
to
to me.
call
I can promise you something. The moment I determined that there was further than corporal punishment, you're going to get charged with everything I possibly can charge you with, because I'm not going to mess around with somebody doing that to a child.
Do that.
I'm just letting you know.
So when she grabs him by the hair and started him, like...
The lady up there on the thing, her car is over there. She was pulling up to the stop sign as it happened. She screamed, I screamed, and...
I jump out of my car, I'm yelling at her. She's like, I didn't leave a mark on him, whatever.
all 3 of us ran over. We grabbed the kid right away.
Was it an open hand or closed hand?
I saw him get once in the head, and that's when I got out. So I don't know what. In the process, I had my babies in the car. I had to make sure they're okay. I got out, and that's when they were already on their way over there. One thing, making a fist.
So yeah, so you just witnessed one actual blow?
Yes.
With a closed fist?
Yes.
She grabbed his hair and she's pulling his hair, and he's trying to get away. And then she closed her hand. And that's when we grabbed the kid. I was like, yo, and she starts yelling, no, your kid's in prison, you're a junkie, this. Come on, lady. You're out your damn mind.
You want a sticker too? There you go, buddy. Thank you for being so brave.
Alright, listen. Come over here. I want to ask you some more questions. I'm going to read you your rights just because everything going on here, okay? And I want to ask you some questions that pertain to this. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights I explained?
So what are you charging with something right now?
Do you understand these rights I explained?
Yes, but I'm asking a question. Are you charging?
Let me ask you this other question. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
I just want to know if I'm getting charged with
I
something.
will explain it to you. I need you to answer these questions.
But I have the right to ask first.
I'm not going to talk to you unless you answer these questions. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
Not if I'm getting charged with something.
Okay. At this point, you are being placed under arrest.
Okay, I will talk to you. I will talk to you.
We're past that. At this
No,
point,
I will talk to you.
We're past that. Turn around.
Listen, I will talk to you.
Turn around. Do not hold away. Put your hands by your back on.
Listen, I got. Why couldn't I ask that question that way? I don't understand.
You refuse to answer
I
my
did
questions.
refuse. I said I just want to know if I'm charged. I
Yes,
will
you
answer
are.
your question.
You are being charged.
Just give
We
me
have 4 people, including the child, saying that you physically closed your fist.
I did not close my
Do you want me to
fist.
explain it to you or no?
I didn't, sir.
I
I
have
didn't.
zero tolerance for this kind of. This poor kid.
This poor kid, they're under counseling, and I explained that to you.
All right. You are a sorry excuse for a grandmother. You sure are.
You have no idea.
You sure are. You're right. I don't. And I, quite frankly, I don't want to know the rest. All right, just face the car.
You'll pay, baby.
All right,
we
all
know
right.
what you are, boy.
I'm talking.
You have a 6-year-old little boy that you need to make a positive impact on, and that talking is not really
Like,
working.
this is what he
Go-
says.
It doesn't matter. Go stand over there, because I don't want to do this in front of your grandson.
Well, he just did it, ma'am. He's the one that just came over and screaming all this screaming. He just started on me. Ow. These cuffs, I can't do it. Hold on.
There you go.
Just sit on your hands. Is what you do?
Yeah. There you go. All right, sit back.
69-year-old Deborah Olson was taken into custody by the Flagler County Inmate Facility. She faced a felony charge and her grandson was placed in DCF custody. Her bond was set at $5,000, with no public updates on the case or the child. Before we get to our next terrible mom, please take a quick second to like and subscribe. Now for a neighbor who steps in to save a child from a parenting crisis. This is the case of a neighbor having to call police because of dangerous parenting. In Ohio, on July 27, 2024, Sierra's distressed son was taken in by neighbors who contacted the Beaver Creek police. Here's how the shocking story unfolded.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Lisa.
I'm Jason. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you explain what happened? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I live in this neighborhood and I was
Yes,
out for a walk and he came riding up to me super fast and he stopped and he was crying and he said, "Can you help me? My mom is me. I need help. She's going to come after me."
Okay.
And I looked at his back and I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Yeah, come with me."
Yeah.
So kind of hiding.
Yeah.
Called the police.
Yeah.
He's been talking to me. I've been asking questions. I used to be a probation officer for
No worries.
juvenile court,
Yep.
so
Understand. It's been a
that's
process.
Yeah. So his mother, he's a single parent.
Yep.
Babysits kids in her home.
Gotcha.
So that's scary.
Yep.
Won't let him eat unless he does his chores. He hasn't eaten since last night. She's been abusing him for years. She smokes and other drinks in the house. She acts crazy. Her name is Stephanie Miller.
Okay.
She has a sister in Centerville named Sierra.
Okay.
No dad.
Okay.
Trying to think of what else, but he's pretty open.
Yeah, no
he
worries.
finally
I
plays
gotcha.
football. He was finally.
You're good.
He had to wear long sleeve shirts to football practice. He's like, "I'm just afraid to."
I get it. I'll talk with him. What was your name?
Lisa.
Gotcha. Do you have a driver's license? Real quick, just say I spoke with you.
And I'll be happy to stay with him, you know, until you need to, whatever you need to do.
We're just trying to figure out what's best for you, okay? Sorry. All right. Tell me where your number at.
What's a good phone number for you? The one you can. Thank you.
What are those marks caused by? An extension cord? And when was the last time this happened? All right, why don't you talk to the officer here?
Hey, I'm Jason. What was your name, sir? Hey, I'm sorry to hear about what's going on.
Yeah.
How long has this been going on?
6 years almost.
Okay.
It's been happening since I was like 6. Yeah, really young.
Okay. I got you.
I need help.
You're okay, man. Hey, so I want you to know we're here to help. What we're going to try and do is try to figure out what's going on, okay? Forgive me, I just got here. It sounds like you've already explained what's going on to her, and it sounds like a little bit to the medics as well. I do have to ask a couple of questions, though. Does that make sense? It's probably going to be some of the same questions I see asked, some of the same questions they asked. Does that make sense, though? Okay. So really quick, from what they've told me, it sounds like, is it your mom?
Yes.
Gotcha. And what was her name?
Stephanie Miller.
Stephanie Miller? Gotcha. It sounds as though she has hurt you a couple times with extension cords and other things, and that's what caused these marks on your arm and your back. Is that correct? Okay. And the last time that this happened was today or last night? Okay. And so you left because you didn't want to get. Okay. And where do you live? It's okay, man. Hey, no worries at all. So we're gonna try and figure out that correct address, and then we're gonna go from there. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, so really quick, I want to let you know, you aren't going to have to deal with her for the rest of the day, okay? We're going to figure out what we can do for you from there, but you don't have to deal with her for the rest of the day, okay? Really quick, is there a family member in the area that we can get you to that you feel safe with? It's okay. I know this is a lot, so take your time, okay? It's okay. Nope, she's not gonna come at all. She's not gonna come near you for the time being, okay? And you don't gotta worry about that right now.
It might be her sister, but I don't.
You're okay. Hey, do you know? So is it your aunt?
Yeah.
Is your aunt aware of what's been going on? No. No one is. Okay. So we're gonna try and make contact with your aunt and see if she's okay with you staying with her, and we're gonna go from there, okay? Could I trouble you really quick for your first and last name? Okay, no worries at all. We can figure that out for you in a second. Really quick, you said your mom's name was?
Stephanie Miller, S-T-E-P-H-A-N-I.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So really quick, my first concern is making sure you're okay. There are some what looks like open wounds on your back, and so I don't know if you guys want to do anything with that or not.
What I see, I would say just let us take him down to Children's.
Okay.
And let them evaluate him.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let me really quick before you leave. This is gonna sound a little strange, but I'm gonna get a couple photos of your back if you're okay with that. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes, sir.
Would you be okay if we did that in the medic so he's not
100%
out
okay.
here? That way
100%
the people
okay.
aren't,
Nope.
you know,
Still more
looking out
private.
their windows
Completely
and
okay.
blinded.
We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go from there. Does that make sense?
You guys will secure the bike for him?
We'll make it work. Yep. We'll make sure we get that safe for you. Really quick, is there anybody else in the house other than your mom?
No, it's me and my mom.
Okay.
Well, there is dogs. We have 4
Okay.
dogs, like miniature cockatoos, and then we have 9 puppies.
Okay.
No, 5 puppies.
Okay.
Yeah, and 9 in total.
Okay. Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you very much. We're going to get you in the back of the medic really quick. They're going to start looking at some of that stuff. I'll get a couple quick photos. We are going to transport you to it's called Dayton Children's. Yep. And so what they're going to do is they're just going to be able to address some of those concerns for you. Do you by chance know your aunt's name?
Sierra Miller,
And you said that she lives in Center. Gotcha. I don't expect you to have a phone number or an address by chance. No worries at all, man. Is she older or younger than your sister?
She's younger.
Younger? Gotcha. Hey, I appreciate you. We're going to get you to the back to medic. We're going to keep going from there, okay? Yeah, of course, man.
Good. All right. My partner.
I'm going to get my I'm going to get this, and then we're going to go arrest her. Hi, are you Mrs. Stephanie Miller by chance? Hi, we just spoke.
Yeah, he got in trouble.
Okay. Go ahead.
Where's he at? What's going on?
So, he was a couple streets over. He was requesting that someone call the cops because of some of the injuries he sustained.
Oh my God. He got a whipping.
I gotcha. So, by all means, you can do the parenting that you see fit.
Okay.
The hard part is he has open gashes on his back and scars from where you've him, and so you are going to be currently under arrest. Okay. Go ahead and drop what's in your hands. Put your hands behind your back for me, please. Yes, ma'am. I am serious. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and drop what's in your hands, please.
Can I
Hold on a
put
second.
that in my car?
Yeah, we can put all this back in your car. Yeah.
Do I need my ID or anything?
I will grab your ID really quick if that's okay with you. Is there anything else that needs to go? Is there a reason you have a stake in your purse?
It's for protection. I go hiking and stuff.
Okay,
so,
that's fine. Would you like this stuff in your car? You said. Do you want your keys with you or your wallet?
I'm under arrest.
Yes, ma'am. You are.
Can I call my sister to get him or like?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you have a handcuff key?
I do.
I lost my I'll need my phone because
That's
my
fine.
sister's number in my
That's
phone.
completely okay. If you'd like,
sorry.
no, it's okay.
like,
I'm gonna take
panicking right now
I'm gonna take it out. But other than that, this entire thing can go with you if you'd like.
Okay, you can throw it away. It's for hiking. When
No, I understand. I'm just gonna put it in your car for you if that's okay. Is it unlocked?
No, it's okay. Can you just lock
You
my
mean-
door? And
Yeah.
then
Is
can
the
you-
window down?
You can throw it away. It's just.
No, I understand. I'm more secure with securing your car at this point in your house.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Can you lock my car door?
Yeah.
And can you Can I make some phone calls before? Because I need to like have somebody come get my dogs.
I understand. We can
And
make
I
we
have
can
to get my
we can
son
we can
taken
have
care
those.
of.
Yep,
And
we
I
can
don't
have those
have
phone
no
calls.
phone numbers memorized.
Okay, we can get the phone out for you here shortly. Okay. Say you said again. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. At the very least, you're being charged with assault, if not more. Yes, ma'am. Sure. Have you Mirandized her?
Yes.
Awesome. Got your phone.
She understands it. She has to write down stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally understand. If you want to get the bike, you said you have to write down numbers, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Sierra Miller.
This one right here?
Yes.
And who is this in relation to your son?
My sister,
His aunt? Okay.
She could pick him up from the hospital.
And is there any other numbers you'd like written down?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you type in Riley?
R-I-L-Y?
Uh-huh.
Or there?
Yeah,
Becca's
Riley and
parents?
Becca's parents.
Yep. Do you have hers as well?
Yeah, not,
Is that okay?
yeah, I need to ask her to
Yep.
get the dogs. I don't know how long I'm going to be in.
That you get both of those. Is there any other numbers you want written down in the meantime?
Aunt Tina.
Aunt Tina?
Mm-hmm.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. If I write Tina, will you know who that is?
Yes.
Alright. Would you like me to lock your phone now, or like turn it off, or put it on airplane mode so you have it charged when you get out?
Yeah, I got a question. So, like, if I get a bill, how can somebody pay my bill?
They can pay it cash or card, and they can pay that either at Beaver Creek or at the jail.
What's today's date?
Today's the 27th, ma'am, of July.
Do you know when I might get out? Because I got to
So
pay
today's-
rent on the 1st.
Today's Saturday, so you're gonna get out probably Monday, because you're gonna be seen Monday. Does that make sense?
Can I write down one?
I already turned the phone off, ma'am. Alright. I'm gonna call the aunt and see if she can't go to Dayton Children's to pick up the kid. I'll call Joe, the medic, and let him know that's the plan so he can let them know. Other than that, I will take her to Greene County. I need to call Klein really quick because I need to figure out what charges she's okay with.
I'd say DV.
DV, assault, and child are the three that I'm currently thinking of, but I want to make sure I don't forget something. I want to make sure he's. That one's endangerment are hard sometimes, and so I don't know. That's
Hey,
why.
might as
That's
well
why I
stick
call
with
him.
it.
Yeah, no,
Let's
yeah.
figure it out. Yeah.
I'll see that. I don't think she likes me very much, so if you'd be so kind, just to walk her into a verbal statement and ask, hey, so can you tell me what happened today? Hey, don't give her anything that he said, but let her kind of fill in the blanks. If she's not being very cooperative, ask where he got the marks from, or however you want to. Thank you. towards that wall, please. Ma'am, you stated in the car, you said that you were dating a police officer, and that police officer told you what?
She said it was okay to and she started with him first. We were together since he was 7.
I got you.
We just broke up this year.
I got you. So you're allowed to issue corporal punishment. You are not allowed to do that, where you're drawing. Ms. Miller, you are mandated to show up to court on the 29th of this month at 11 o'clock at Fairborn Municipal Courts. Do you understand? Okay. A copy of this will be put in your purse for you, as well as those numbers you asked me to write down. I write down those numbers for you and the names. I'll put them right next to your phone with this copy, okay?
30-year-old Sierra Maria Miller was taken to the Greene County Jail, where she faced 3 charges for her poor judgment around children. Her son was placed with Greene County Children's Services until a relative could take over. After her court appearance, she was released on her own recognizance. The irony was that Sierra cared for others' kids, but failed her own. A reminder that parenting isn't just presence, it's protection. Which case hit you the hardest? Luz, Erica, Grandma Deborah, or Sierra? Let us know why in the comments, and stick around. Another BodyCamBust feature is ready to go.